Everyone, we are playing Dragon Age on the road. Play that dragon. I remember I have flame resistant potion. To that dragon.
I think there's
Fire damage.
something ahead.
Okay.
Trap right ahead.
Go.
Trap right ahead.
They drink it.
Yes. Oh, this should be good. Be careful!
No glory in bloodshed! As you say.
Make this quick!
Yes.
Defend yourself! Enough! You thought I had
Killed it. Let Liliana go and hey Sean Baby, hello there, you just stopping by before bed. Hey, how you doing, man? Sorry to wake you. Now I gotta go and
Yes, of course.
can't skin that. Let's save it before we go. I just finished RE7 out of Hero DLC stream a little bit ago, so I've been up. That was the game. I have the game, but never really. I played like first chapter of it. And
Right
first
away.
chapter, I just never finished it. double. Get out! I was raging. I was raging so hard at the end boss at the DLC. That's good. Is it any good? Because I never fully played the damn game. I'm thinking about it once I move out. I'll be playing it again. Playing some more games. The steel blade. Sword and long sword. For more stuff too. I can just sell all these for money. Oh. Templar shield, I get that later. Well, normal because easy is for winner. That is true. I'm doing normal on this. I'm replaying this game again. I really enjoy these kind of games. I gotta upload I think 260 videos by this weekend for the whole month.
I see. Very well. Very well. What now?
I was so dumb thinking I had to wait till I paid my PSN PS Plus to stream. Feel like an idiot. I streamed for nearly 3 hours, beat it, then shut down and laid it into bed. That's one way to do it. And I always put my PSN thing. I pay that thing every yearly. I just take all the free games with it. Yeah, I got some games I got to download. But
as you like.
At least you beat it though. Goddamn spider.
Direct me.
gotta save every freaking time. So this game has been like bugging out.
Mommy? Mommy, no matter, son.
I can help you find her.
Mommy! Mommy! Mommy!
Looking for. Calm down. Where are you sitting? That before that I played a little DMC Bloody Palace more mode than had dinner. I think the last time I played Devil May Cry was like I think when it first came out a couple years ago. I stopped and we got the definitive version of it on the PlayStation too. Use all of the damn thing? Holy shit.
Careful! I think they've seen us!
I'm out of potion to do.
All right. I go back and resupply and shit. Oh crap. I really don't need. What else I can make some? Oh, I don't have materials for it. Oh, there. Need potions. The thing about this game, you gotta supply yourself with lots of potions.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Stuff to sell. No wonder you're dying.
Greetings to thee once again. Thou hast not yet left the forest then?
Scar, lost.
Hi.
What do you wish?
Lots of iron bark for
Truly.
you.
Let me see. Yes, that is indeed iron bark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow? Or perhaps a breastplate?
Breastplate.
Moving in. I will craft it myself. Watch if you prefer, it will not take long. And I've reformed the wood to my will. A Dalish breastplate for you. May it serve you well. What do you wish? I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Let's see here. Nope.
What do you wish? I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Okay. doesn't have basic potions with. But we gotta head out. Yeah, I need a
What do you wish? I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah? You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain? Dead? What happened to her? Was it as I thought?
There's a
So I was right. But what became of her? She told you that? Yes. That is what she would do. At least she is at peace. Here is the amulet, as I promised. Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shira, fare you well.
So, what do you think will happen to all those people we left behind in Lothering?
The Blight. How will you end it? Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
What have you heard?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
I'm new to the Wardens.
Will you make that excuse to the Archdemon, or the victims it claims in the meantime?
What a dick.
Yes? If you must.
Seems to be.
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be? Oh, she is certainly old. Have no mistake of that. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
A little of it.
No doubt such a tale has mutated much over time and telling. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
That sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
Not true, though.
The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
He sold his wife to another.
The life of a bard is a poor one, And love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Oisin was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge. That was not the point. Conabar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see, chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Thank you.
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
How does that Flemeth have survived for so long?
The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
Having many daughters.
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one, and these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed, so should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Interesting. Interesting story.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless. Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on. Yes? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. Discuss away.
Can I give gifts now? I have so many freaking gifts.
Yes? If you must.
Enchantment?
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
Lovely, lovely potion.
Trap right ahead.
Would see we are not alone.
Not so fast.
Let's make this quick.
I shall do it.
You forced our hand. Let's end this. It's your time to die.
Wake him up, man. Talk to him.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
I want to torture you first.
Oh, so you kept me around to have a bit of fun, did you? But the purpose behind torture is usually to interrogate, yes? In that case, despite the potential for fun, perhaps I'll save you a bit of time and get right to the point. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
Who are you to kill
A
us?
rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logan, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
How much were you paid?
I wasn't paid anything. The Crows, however, were paid quite handsomely, or so I understand. Which does make me about as poor as a chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan Crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest.
Then why are you one? I mean your loyalty to... When were you next?
I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the Crows would have informed your Logain of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the Crows are concerned. No need to see Logain then.
If you had failed...
What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you?
I mean... What's up? Why are you telling me all this?
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
Were you paid to talk my ear off then? Aren't you least loyal to your employers?
Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further.
I'm listening, make it quick.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the Crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the Crows pause, so let me serve you instead.
I expect the same amount of loyalty from me. So what's job later?
To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the Crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
Well, I want your servant. Very well, I accept your
What?
offer.
You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
What to kill now, sir?
Well, no. I suppose we could use whatever help we can get. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
A fine plan. But I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
That's excellent advice for anyone.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan Crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Blast and damnation! Of all the...
Indeed.
I shall do it. Very well.
No love for a wife.
I was trying to give you love, but you want to watch TV instead.
Serious.
Not my problem. What do you want, Fat?
Your heart. Your
I'll
heart.
take a shower. Now. Get away. Having my...
Been away from you all day.
Yeah, and I try to give you love, like, no, get away from me. Like a big baby. Yes, you're a big...
What do you? Wow.
I am your death!
Let's finish up the werewolf thing. Call it a night. Let's do it on a higher level. What's your exposure for everything?
shall be done.
I shall do it. As you say.
Then a surface and out of which something might be. Okay. Build artifact to the monument.
We have little knowledge of the magic used by the elves of our Lathan's time. The magisters of Tevinter were more interested in subjugating the elves than recording their history. As it is, I would hazard a guess that the object you're holding is a form of phylactery, meant to hold living essence, perhaps even a spirit of some kind.
A device meant to hold a spirit, perhaps? Such would be my guess. Though, what might be left of any spirit within after such a long time trapped?
Is that blood in there? Whose, I wonder? You'd think it would be all dried up after so long. There must be magic involved.
Touched it, yeah. Maybe get one to touch your mind, maybe. Like that. Presence of the frozen. Who are you and what are you? Finally inside that you're indeed a product of. Flashing through your mind, the time present is trapped with a life chip, time work. A slut gone mad and self-living. Literally separate arm by long to remember. Fog. What is this place? What happened? Was that all? Yeah. Oh, none. And gem. Presents. So. How do I know you're not as I can do for you? No image of her time, but feel. Well, to become an art for you. Such now. Far. How would I get? Can't teach me to become an archer warrior. Doesn't fight as whoever from Catholic order. Try to help. I feel I must approach the stone altar. Give me your memories. Talents possessed. These from the central prison. There's an artifact of a stone altar. Warrior quest. I have specialized arcane warrior quest.
Very well.
Okay. Anything else in here? No repeat.
It's your time to die!
On my way.
Damn.
Yes, of course. It's done. Mm-hmm. It's done. On my way.
Get all that experience points.
It's done.
Oh, freaking traps are all displayed. I just burned through almost all my potions. That is.
It shall be done.
There is no glory in bloodshed!
I forbid.
Now we get our hands.
I forbid.
Glorious again.
I see. So be it.
A bit more diet, please.
This is too much.
All right.
If you were more careful, that wouldn't happen.
You should run while you can.
It has begun.
Okay.
I shall.
Can't open shit for crap. Got.
I shall do it. Very well.
Fear of the werewolf.
Hello, Sebastian, Donnie. How are you doing? Only if they didn't drain all my freaking potion. Fine. Hopefully that's enough. How are you doing, Sebastian?
I shall do it.
It is done.
I wish I was a pro.
So be it.
No. That.
Right ahead. I see.
Defend yourself. Like that.
Right ahead.
Yes.
Why does that always happen to me?
Fancy face. Well, where are you? I'm in California.
Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing.
Very well.
Right away.
do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley?
Probably talking accomplished. Realize with the Danish, I am capable of anything. We are talking right now, aren't we? So talk.
Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady. She believes you may not be aware of everything you should be. She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one.
Then take me to this lady.
Follow me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
I bid you welcome, mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest.
You seem more like the lady at the ruins. I'm glad we have had this chance to talk.
Do not listen to him, lady. He will betray you. We must attack him now.
Hush, Swiftrunner. Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swiftrunner's behalf. He struggles with his nature.
As do we all, lady.
Truer words were never spoken. But few could claim the same as these creatures. Their very nature is a curse forced upon them. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you.
Is that so? Such as?
It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Dalish away. Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they raped and left for dead. The Dalish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself. Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is. They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me.
But you're the Danish for revenge.
In part. We seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zathrian every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse.
Alright, I'll bring Zathrian.
Tell him if he refuses, I will ensure that Witherfang is never found. He will never cure his clan. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return with Zathrian as soon as you can.
What's in this bubble? It's so shit.
It shall be done.
Ah, and here you are already.
What are you doing here?
You have carved a safe path through the forest. Safe enough for me to follow, anyhow.
He wishes to see if we did his work for him. Is that not why you were here now, sorcerer?
Do not call me that, witch. I am keeper of this clan, and have done what I must. Did you acquire the heart?
Wouldn't you like to know?
So you wish to play games? I can sense you do not have it. Why are you leaving the ruin?
I've been starting to bring you back to Lady of the Forest.
Oh, is that what the spirit calls herself now? And what does she want with me, if I might inquire?
Unless you break the curse.
You do understand that she actually is Witherfang?
Witherfang was a male wolf.
She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human.
The werewolf have regained their minds.
I find that difficult to believe. They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come, I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken.
Surely the werewolf have regained their mind.
Even so, they are still the same worthless creatures that their ancestors were. They deserve nothing more than the misery they possess. This is not your battle, Grey Warden. Let us just take the heart and be done with it.
Still have much hatred after all this time.
You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are not Dalish. How can you know how we had to struggle to be safe? How could I have let their crimes go unanswered?
Your people suffer now as well as them. So your answer is to let them suffer forever. That's what I propose.
And what if it is revenge they want, and not talk? Will you safeguard me from harm?
I think it will come to that.
I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say. So here you are, Spirit.
She is the Lady of the Forest. You will address her properly.
You've taken a name, Spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages, worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, Spirit, as is my pain. This is justice, no more.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created?
He said that you and summoned you and bound you to a wolf.
And so he did. Witherfang and I are bound as one being. But such powerful magic could not be accomplished without Zathrian's own blood. Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
No! That is not how it is!
So, would Zathrian's death end the curse?
No. The curse has a life of its own, though Zathrian's life depends on it. His death plays a part in its ending, however.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
You end the curse if I had to force you myself.
We're standing for what's right here, no matter what.
Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
We must not exhaust our supplies. I shall do it.
Stop for today. Pretty late. Well, anyhow, I'll beat this thing tomorrow.